You see an organic compound like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, with a double bond and 2 different metals attached to it. Don't be frightened when you see these complex organic compounds like this. One of the major things you need to understand in naming organic compounds is what a substituent is. Let's find out. Carbon is a group 4 element, so it needs 4 attachments of other elements to form a proper compound. For hydrocarbons, that is carbon and hydrogen attached together. You can see that if any of the hydrogen at the extreme is replaced by any other element like chlorine, bromine, or iodine, that element is called a substituent. Also, in naming complex organic compounds, a substituent can be any compound or carbon atom that is not part of the longest chain. You can see it from here. When you look at this structure here, you can be able to identify that this is the longest chain. That means this CH3 here is a substituent. For example, look at this organic compound. To find the longest chain, if you count from extreme left to the right, you will only count 4 carbon atoms. It's the same thing from right to left. But if you count from bottom to the right, you have 5 carbon atoms, which makes the longest continuous carbon chain 5. Now that we know the longest chain, the methyl CH3 that is left out is a substituent because it's not part of the longest chain. The longest chain is also known as the parent chain, so you don't get confused when you hear parent chain. Now that we can identify what a substituent is, the correct order for naming a complex organic compound is first to identify and name the substituent if there is a substituent. Then name the parent chain, which is the same as the longest chain. In naming the substituent, indicate the positions of the substituent, and in naming the parent chain, indicate the positions of the bond. Remember this general rule and naming will come easy for you. In our next lessons, we will be breaking down these rules using examples. See you in the next class. Thank you.